What's up, my derps? It's your boy Gregolis, and once again, it is DD&D Sunday. We're live streaming. We're all here. We're having fun. The summer is out. Sun's out. Guns out. You guys can't see that, but I'll pretend like I'm ripped. I am not. Before we jump into today, I didn't really prepare anything. Before we jump into today, we got a big shout out to Ethan who jumped in earlier to say what up, and we also got a follow from Alicia Fisher, and there's a couple new cast guidance videos up on the youtube.com/thederpwood. I've been working hard trying to get weekly content up. Go there, check it out, give me a comment, let me know what you liked, what you didn't like. And with that being said, Peter, take it away.
Hey folks, it's me, Peter, your friendly DM, and my ever-growing beard. Don't worry, it'll be trimmed by next weekend. Okay, so.
No way, grow it out.
No, I can't. There's wedding pictures next week, so.
Yeah.
It looks good.
Yeah. I love it, but I love the mustache. But anywho, we're here.
Viking life.
Yeah, let's get going. All right. So previously on DD&D, with the party regrouping in Erlin's home for the night, they were able to discern the biggest issue on their plate right now: the possible contamination of the crops within Post Malone. Waawaatesi was able to confirm this with the help of the Chewinga that very night by inspecting some nearby crops and learning that you could actually burn the crops and get rid of the infestation. After returning back to Erlin's home, the party kind of scared Erlin, and he departed hastily in fear that his foraging wife and daughter would be at risk in the wilderness. The next morning, the party took the first half of the day investigating and discussing with the locals what the next steps should be. Splitting up and taking their time to investigate, Grjorn and Waawaatesi met with the Komodon contingent that was stationed at the outpost. After a very shaky conversation with Arben Shakar, Grjorn leaves them with a warning about the contamination taking place in the plains, to which the Dragonborn have little worry or knowledge of. Meanwhile, Borok and Perry meet with Arissa's parents to confront them about their contaminated crop. Learning that the Dragonborn that bought their produce is now on his way to Talrand, they instructed the townsfolk to destroy their crops if they came across the geode attached to their food, and even insisted in some of the cleansing. Rather nicely with the magic with the mage hand there, Perry. After a brief deliberation of what the party should do, they made their way toward the Bosram path, looking for a stopping point to catch the merchant before getting to Talrand. As the sun began to set, the party found themselves at the Dragon Trading Post, and a very similar cart being led into a shed. Acting fast, the party torched the cart just as it was stepping into the teleportation circle. Unfortunately, they learned that was from the Tabaxi proprietor of the Dragon Trading Post that cart was filled with medical supplies. Not their quarry that they were looking for, after all. The Tabaxi owner.
Don't worry, I have cure wounds.
The Tabaxi owner, now worried about their business relationship with the Komodon dynasty, hastily gave the party a writ of transport and asked them to right this wrong. Now, as the party stepped on the stone dais in the semi-burning shed, the party saw a lavender neon glow of the runes begin to grow brighter and brighter. A feeling of weightlessness began in their stomachs, and as the world dropped out from underneath them, a flash of lavender light, and they're in a new place. The first thing that hits you is the change of heat. Even in late autumn, the heat here is incredibly harsher and drier than it was in the plains. The second thing you noticed is the smell of a burning cart. Now, let me lay out the scene. The large stone dais are encircled by large red painted pillars. In between each pillar lays a teleportation circle etched in the sandstone in the ground. Normally, you would see people probably coming in and out of these teleportation circles, but as you land from the Dragon Trading Post teleportation circle, you see in front of you a smoldering cart ruin and a silver dragonborn talking to a green dragonborn, and while other various races look on. The moment the teleportation circle drops, though, all eyes turn to you.
Kill them all.
What are you gonna do?
Hello. We got this writ of transport. We're here from Dragon Trading Post. Hi there.
I've never seen him stammer so much.
You see a dragonborn dressed in rather ornate armor, more than you would see from the contingent over at Post Malone, step up and look over at you and say and mention in broken common again, "Not merchant. Where are you? Where are you from?"
We're from Post Malone. We had a cart roll through here with some produce on it that we need to catch up with.
And he looks over to the other guard that's aiding the current smoldering cart, and flags him over. They say something in Draconic, and they look over at you and say, Which cart came through? Vegetable cart.
That is correct, yes. It had some corn and carrots, some other produce on it.
Kind of a long silence that goes in between. And how you get rid of transport?
Well, we got it from our good friend Oster. We do regular dealings with them. Generally, it's just between the Dragon Trading Post and Post Malone, but we had have suspicion that some of those vegetables have gone bad, and we want to make a rat.
Can you roll a persuasion check?
Baby.
Is the cart still on fire?
The cart is like smoldering now. It's not on fire. Like what you can see is that the back half of the cart is torched. It is like looks like charcoal.
Okay.
The wheels is off, and you can see the silver dragonborn now trying to pull off whatever they can from the cart itself that's salvageable, and they're actually in the process of transferring it to another cart. And there's a look of bewilderment. They don't know exactly what happened on the cart there.
Whew. Thank God. I'm just pretending like I don't know what happened either. So it's a natural 16 for 17.
Okay.
We came through right after them, and you're gonna pretend like we don't
Fake
know.
it till you make it.
Make it till you make it. It was we still had a conversation and we went through, right? So I'm guessing it was maybe 15 minutes.
Yeah, we were trying to put
late.
out the fire of the barn and everything. There was time.
Very slowly at 5.
Yes.
Yeah, so you rolled a 17. So the guard kind of looks over and kind of goes, "Okay, if you have no wares to be selling, yes?"
Well, that's correct. Just well, we got 9 pounds of bear meat. I don't know if you like exported meat.
Hey, we might have more
Stuff.
things than that too.
You see like a scaled eyebrow raise and goes, "Bear
And a small crate of root vegetables.
Huh.
Yes, bear meat, like raw. I'll because the bear head's on my head, so I'll be like, raw bear meat.
Yeah.
Yeah, bear meat. Yeah,
Big.
yeah, big.
Yes.
Very, yes.
Lie in that
Oh.
crate of root vegetables.
Yes.
Listen. We do not have to tell anybody about, going through the proper checks and balances. If you give me just a little bit of that bear meat, do you think you could do this?
Oh well, you drive a hard bargain, but I think we can do that for you.
And not forget my friend over here.
Yes, we'll cut off a sizable chunk if you would just show us to a spot where we won't be in the public eye, so that you don't have any questions raised towards you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, in the Iltesh ward, this is difficult. This is military.
All right, so you just want me to like hack it off right here?
Yeah, this would be easy.
Okay, Grjorn, do you want to just some of
I
the bear
was
meat
thinking,
out?
why not just give them the crate of the dried meats? Didn't we? We
Did
cut
we
it
have
and
one of
dry
those?
it? Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, you give him some of that.
All right, hold on a second, and I'm gonna throw the bag off my shoulder on the ground, and I'm gonna open it up and start rooting through it, and with like
You go ahead.
with great strength, I'm going to try to pull this crate of dried meats out. Like,
Using the because you have the oh my god, why am I blanking on the name? The bag. What's
bag of holding?
Oh, the bag of holding.
Bag of holding.
Like you see like these two hands reach in abnormally like low, and then it pulls out this large crate and just like pulls it out. And like, Grjorn, do you hand it to them, or do you just kind of like put it in
I'm
front
gonna leave
of
it on the ground. I mean, it's kind of heavy, and I'm gonna look at the dude, kind of wink at him.
And the guard that Borok was speaking to kind of looks around left to right, and just with his foot like just across the sandstone dais, and puts it against a pillar and hides it off to the side. He's like, okay, you can go. Just get out of
Well,
here.
you fellas have a good day. We'll be
Okay, bye.
right.
Thank you.
As you're leaving, as you're walking, the silver dragonborn that is transferring medical supplies over to their new cart stops and goes, excuse me, do you came through the dragon trading post, yes?
Yes, that is correct.
What happened to my cart?
Well, it seems like there was a freak firework accident. Some child lit off a bunch of sparklers, and one hit the back of your wagon. Fucking blew it, like it just set it on fire, man. It was nuts.
Flames
It was
were
really
flames were golfing, just golfing.
those damn kids. You just never know what they're gonna do.
Okay. So the both of you were talking too during that, right? Like over each other.
Yeah.
One of you has to roll persuasion with disadvantage, because like you're just like throwing stories on top of each other.
What do you think, Ty? You should do it, or
I have a +1.
okay? I'll
so
do
what's
it. I'll do
yours?
it, and I'm gonna use
All right.
one of my new dice that I got from Greenleaf Geek. I got
Oh, there you
Galaxy Kitty.
Oh wow!
go.
There
Oh,
we go. So I have a
amazing.
whole set of Galaxy. So let's go, Galaxy Kitty. Come on.
Disadvantage.
Oh no. Okay, disadvantage. Okay. Wow. I did fucking awesome. A 17 and a 19. So
Hey.
plus, that's a 20. Thank you, Greenleaf Geek.
Hey.
Galaxy Kitty dice.
Thanks, Leah.
It's a 20.
This elderly looking silver dragonborn kind of like just like puts the crate down on the new cart that they have, and they go, I do not understand the fascination with fireworks and your kind. They I don't know. I can't. These kids, people should watch over their kids and supervise them with these fireworks. I'm sorry to get in between you and your day. Blessings be to you, and welcome to the Scaled Oasis.
Oh, thank you.
Humans, am I right?
Yes.
What can I? Here's a gold. You've had a rough day.
Okay. And he takes. He's like, oh, thank you. This gives me a little bit of a portion. And if there is anything that I can do to help you, you please let me know.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Well, first, you can actually tell us where is a good place to get some food or maybe sleep for the night.
This is your first time in Tolerant, yes?
This is my first time, yes.
Okay. Well, and he points to the east, and he says, "Oh, through the east, you will meet the Sildak Ward, and the Sildak Ward is where most merchants take place and do work. Yes, you understand."
Yes,
If you look for a place to rest your head, you have the Nalmis Ward, which is the place where everyone goes to call home. You know, if you want to go to Nalmis.
Okay.
Common is not my strong.
That's all right. You know, I don't speak that many languages, so you're on my playing field. I really appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. If you need a place to, visit, stop over at, there's the Dragon's Lair. That is more of the nice place. If you look for dangerous one, that's the chipped scale. You don't really want to go there too late.
Anywhere I could play a little song and dance here in town then?
Music is welcomed at the inns.
Thank you.
The Dragon's Lair. Yeah, and the chipped scale.
Perfect. All right. Well, you have been just very helpful. Thank you very much. I hope you found those kids that torched your poor wagon.
I tell you, if I see them, I will.
Damn children.
I will destroy them. I will.
Drown them right in the river.
This was meant for medical needs for the slums. I don't know if you know. You don't know this place, but this is there's
a few of us are medical practitioners. If we can be of some service with some cure wounds, some magic spells that heal people, then we might be able to help a little bit.
This is very nice that you mentioned this, because you've never been here before, but as you can see, and he kind of like motions around, and you can see that this whole ward that you're in is actually walled in, and there's a gate in and there's a gate out. Now, Talrand has more of these gates. And if you are on outside of these gates, it is very difficult to come into gates. So people, build little homes outside of the gates of Talrand, hoping to one day come in. But yes, if you go to the southern side of the of Talrand, you'll see the slums. You cannot miss it.
Is there anyone there you could point us in the direction of talking to then? To help out, of course.
Oh, you can find many a guard there that there's some green dragon. If you find a green dragonborn, generally they can point you in the right direction.
Aye, thank you.
All right, well, we will be on our way. You have a wonderful day, sir. I hope things get better for you.
Thank you. You too. And as you begin to start looking around, like you can see that now that you stepped out of this little teleportation circle area, let's say, you can see that the sandstone walls give way to like reliefs of what seems to be like battles long past. There's every 10 or so feet, there's large statues of Komodon warriors that line this main path, and off in the distance you can hear the sound of swords clashing, followed by an instruction in what you assume is in Draconic in the distance. You can see a lot of carts that came from the area that you were in are actually moving towards this large gated wall to the east.
Well, I think we should try and blend in a little bit. If you got hoods, maybe raise them up.
Roll a perception check.
All right. I have advantage on these now. Natural 19 plus 7, so it's 26.
Looking around, you can see that, yeah, predominantly there's Dragonborn, but there are other races here. It's not odd to have an elf or like a half-orc or even a dwarf in here, but it is odd to have you don't see a lot of halfling.
So I think we might be able to just kind of scoot around as long as we don't draw enough attention to ourselves. We got to find that other cart. So I guess we're going to move east. Yeah. I guess we're going to move east to the gate, see if we can see where it's going. See where all these carts are going. I'll find somebody that looks like, yeah, Grjorn.
No, I just said I'm agreeing with you.
Oh, okay. All right, I thought you wanted to say something to me. It's all right.
Aye.
Okay.
All right. Anybody else want to do anything before we move on to, or want to look at anything while they're here?
Aye. I just wanted to say hi.
Okay.
I do want to look around and see if I can, like, anybody that looks like they might be from our neck of the woods, or Post Malone, something like that, and just see if the cards have any insignia on them. Don't they have marks? Aren't they marked, the ones from the farm?
No, the second delivery from the farm was marked to be destroyed.
All right.
Speaking of marks, you two, hand of the blood.
Yeah.
Might want to cover up.
I've already shifted my shawls stuff.
Looking at you, Waawaatesi. Hey, do I need to put a leash on you?
Audience.
All right. Well, no licking things.
So
I gotta ruin all my fun.
Yeah, off we go.
Borok, using your previous perception check, you can see that most of the people that even aren't native dragonborn or anything that are just other races are heading towards the east. You do see, though, like, you can't really tell by the style of clothes. A lot of people are wearing very airy and breathable clothes just because of the heat. And once you start noticing that, you notice that, like, even the serape that you have on and the leather, you're starting to sweat a little bit. You're feeling it. And same with you, Perry. You know, your bit, like your cloak and everything. Like, and Grjorn, you're used to a little bit more of a humid heat, but you're cooking a little bit with your gear. And Waawaatesi seems probably be the only one that really is dealing with it all right with given her gear that she's on. But yeah, there's not too much discernible other than that.
Yeah, with that, I'm gonna take my cloak off and put it in the bag of holding. Anyone else got some heavy stuff we want to put away? I'm gonna hold up the bag.
I'll take off my bear cloak and my serape, put it in there, and yeah,
Expose those muscles. Just those.
sure, yeah. The lean
Harry will
muscles.
just
Yeah.
get down to his linen shirt and take off all the rest of the cloak and stuff like that, and say,
Whew, okay.
Okay.
Waawaatesi, do you think I'm a bad person for torching that card? I feel really bad about that.
Yes.
Oh goodness, no. Okay.
Well,
Oh,
he's gonna stress
Harry,
about
we
that
did
for
what
the
we
rest
had to
of the
do. We had to do.
I didn't want the truth. I wanted a comfort answer. Oh goodness.
Sorry, I'm not good at socials.
Oh. Okay. Can we just go
You
somewhere?
want me to lie to you? Tell me first to lie to you.
Okay. I'm a murderer. Oh.
I mean,
Didn't murder anybody.
You did what Bo told you to do.
Yeah, it was Bo's fault and responsibility, not mine.
I take full ownership.
Okay, we need to
Rushed
go
in.
somewhere.
I gave the man a gold.
Can we go for
We're
one
good.
of those drinks that you like?
Berry juice?
Harry,
Listen,
juice,
we
or
gotta
whatever
get in
else.
before they close the gate. It's getting late, folks. Let's walk and talk.
Yeah, it is late evening, by the way.
Yeah.
So as you begin to continue walking and talk towards the gates are widely open. Like they're letting people in and moving into this what you were told is the Sildak ward. You like a myriad of scents hit your nostrils the moment you enter this large open air market. There's the distant smell of meat cooking over a fire, spices being sold off in a stall, and unfortunately the robust smell of manure being shoveled into a pen not too far off from the gate. There's a series of large colorful tents and colorful cloths hanging over the long corridors filled with merchants selling wares and little sandstone hovels. Walking in further, you see multiple wooden stalls filled with tons of oddities and scores of people, most of them being dragonborn, just going about their day as the sun slowly begins to set in Talrand.
I gotta say, it's nice to be around people again.
Can I go look at the cloths?
Yeah, we were kind of the.
You want to look at the cloths, Waawaatesi?
The different types of fabric.
Don't get too far away, Ms. Tessie.
No one. I'm going to just keep an eye on her.
Okay.
I'm just gonna have like an active watch.
A careful watch.
Perry and Grjorn, a careful watch. Do you two want to just take a look around at some of these vegetable vendors, and just see if there's anything, geode lack that you might
good
be able to see?
Okay.
Let's go, Perry.
So,
lead.
Okay.
Waawaatesi, you look. There's tons of stalls, and you see, just to kind of clarify, as you're walking into this ward, you're almost like in a corridor, an open air corridor, and when you look up, there's these long cloths kind of tenting the corridor, shading it, and but you look off to one of these little hovels that are on your right hand side, and you see someone with all these like various silks and cloths all folded up, presented really nicely, and it's a silver dragonborn, once an elderly looking female silver dragonborn.
I would like to find something that's like kind of like a sheer cloth. Color doesn't really matter, just something like kind of soft and shiny.
Are you gonna ask her that, or
Yeah, I'm not just gonna take it. I will ask.
Okay. Well, as you walk in, you see. Walk towards the stall. You're looking around, and the old silver dragonborn goes,
Looking for anything?
Do you have anything that's shiny?
Shiny.
and looks around and pulls out like this woven platinum colored cloth that kind of like shines in the fading sunlight. Is this something you would be like?
Be something a little lighter.
Okay. And she turns around and rummages a bit and looks at finally pulls out this gold trimmed sheer green cloth. And it seems very light, very breathable, but on all ends of it's gold trimmed with this like ornate gold design.
Yeah, I want it.
Did you say that to her like that? Yeah, I want it.
I want it.
Oh, okay. Okay. That will be. This is rather fine. Do you have 10 gold on you?
To be fair, I don't think we ever distributed the 10 platinum that we received. We all should have 2.5 platinum.
Oh, we did.
Yeah, you all should have 2.5 platinum.
So you should have that.
I find how much.
Oh, in D&D Beyond, where you do your spells and that thing, top right, go to equipment.
Okay, I just need equipment. I was in the right box. I just.
What's a platinum? 10 gold, right?
It's 10 gold, yeah.
Yeah.
So we each have 2 platinum, 5 gold.
Oh, I have enough.
That.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I have enough gold. I will. How big is it?
It's about 2 yards of it, so like 6 feet by like 4.5 feet. It's a big swath of fabric.
Okay. Yeah, I will.
For 10 gold? Okay. So you hand over the 10 gold and she kind of rolls up this fabric in like a little wooden dowel and hands it over to you, and you have this nice sheer green and gold trimmed cloth. Have a nice day.
Well, man.
Bye. Grjorn and who else was looking for
Perry.
produce? So
Perry.
So Grjorn, Perry, could you please roll a investigation? Both y'all.
6.
I rolled a crit 1, but I'm going to use my lucky.
A shit one?
I rolled another
Natural
crit
20.
1.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Flip it.
Oh.
Hashtag
That's when you're not lucky. That's just
Perry is just distraught over the whole thing. Grjorn's like, hey, look, over there. And I'm just like, okay, yeah. I just kind of keep my head down and kick a stone a little bit of ways. And
Yeah, so Perry, you're from like a city or a town, right? Like it's Athersby, right? Oh, like you're used to this amount of people around and whatnot. No,
yeah, I guess so.
Perry, you're not. Athersby's a very small town. It's like
I know,
a farm
but
village. Yeah, you're
I'm
lying
really
about
paying
it.
attention. I'm like, yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah.
yeah, I'm just, I get excited. All these people around, I get to perform. I could probably get us some money, get us somewhere to stay for the night. What were we doing again?
We gotta go and find the pink crystals, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, right. Oh, yeah, carrots. Carrots, I think, is we're looking for carrots. Did you see any?
No.
Oh, what? Carrots got you down?
Carrots got me down, yeah.
Carrots got you down.
I burned the cart. Medical
cart?
people.
That's
Cart
no
with
big deal.
But people aren't gonna get the help they need, and it's all Perry's fault.
Nah, it's a little singed. No biggie. Plenty of good healing there, and then we can go and help them later. More importantly, we gotta find these geos, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Come on, Perry. You think if they got them out for display and they're selling them already, like, people are gonna die? We gotta focus up.
Okay, I guess we can't fuck it up any more than we already have.
I like that sentiment. Hope that's true. knock on wood. And I'm gonna look for
Fucking depressed fairy.
Grjorn, what did you roll again? Sorry, 6. Okay.
We that's why I was talking. So
You didn't
we were
find
just
shit.
distracted.
You didn't find shit. Bo, what are you doing during this?
Knowing that those two idiots might get sidetracked, I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to cast Locate Object on a carrot that might have geodes attached to it, because I'm familiar with that. I've seen them.
Yes, fair.
And if it helps, it helps.
Okay.
Go.
Don't worry about it. You easily see that in the northwesternmost corner. So the way that the Sildak ward is made up of is Waawaatesi and you guys were all on this corridor, and it was tented over with all these cloths. And when you walk out of the corridor, it's a big open air market with a bunch of stalls, and that's where Perry and Grjorn were looking. You cast Locate Object and you look to your right, and you see this faint glow of what looks to be a bunch of carrots, kind of all bunched up, almost in a box shape, let's say, over to this larger than most stall. And beside the stall is a little warehouse door, storehouse kind of deal.
I found them. Waawaatesi.
Yes.
Are you done? Are you done shopping?
Shopping?
Yeah, that's what happens when you. That's what you were doing. You were looking at things, and you bought something, and that's called shopping.
I like shopping.
I had a feeling you might. I found the geodes. We should probably grab the others and figure out a plan here. Also, do you see anything else nice that you look? You know what? We can do this later. We'll figure out what we're gonna do about these geodes first.
If you see anything nice, that maybe I would like.
Yeah, look for these magic items later. We'll come back.
Oh, get Borok some silk undies.
From me
My
undies.
balls are sweating.
Maybe he'll sigh
Yeah,
less.
from me.
No, he'll sigh more. It gets hot and sweaty.
Okay. So are you guys gonna head in that path though? Sorry, let me ask if everyone's kind of done and wants to move on to the next school.
Well, how far away are Perry and I right now?
You know what? You're not too like Borok is literally right behind both of you.
Oh, okay.
And you were kind of busy consoling Perry, and Bo kind of did his typical stood up, sighed, look around, found it immediately in a way.
Oh, you found it. I didn't even get a chance to look. Oh, golly. It's like you have no faith in us.
We don't.
Well, I just saw you both standing there and Perry crying, so I just figured I'd take the reins for a minute.
I mean, come on, Bo. Come on. It's not like we haven't been down this path before.
When isn't Perry crying?
Perry.
You know what? He's
she was
an
just
emotional
joking,
fella,
okay?
all right?
I deserve that.
Oh,
Oh. All
he
right.
needs a hug.
All right, little fella. All right, incoming snuggles. I'm going to wrap my arms around him and squeeze him.
So, do you accept the hug, by the way, Perry?
I just yeah, I don't deserve this.
This, first of all, is a very interesting sight for people in Talrand to see. A dwarf hugging a hugging a halfling in the middle of a market where like you're just standing there hugging each other, and there's these like dragonborns just like trying to pass through, but they're also like saying something in Draconic and looking as they're walking by.
And I'm full on like trying to grab them, squeeze them, and do like the arch back, like.
Oh, like lift him up off his feet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on,
Constitution
buddy.
save.
Okay, that was a nice hug. Thank you.
All right, Perry, and I'll chuck him on the back. Let's get moving.
Hey,
Wait,
relax, guys. We found the crate. We just have to figure out how to, destroy it or get it out of here without anybody consuming or touching.
Get Perry to
anything else
burn it.
inside of it.
He's not.
No.
He can do it. We've seen him
Just
do
see
it.
like the PTSD gif with the dog's face and all the fucking helicopters.
All right, onwards.
Boy.
Lead the way, Bo.
All right.
So, Bo, you take them down this little path, which is kind of around this little walking path that's around these big stalls. But what you've noticed is that any of the market stalls that are surrounding the wall seem to be a lot bigger than the ones in the middle. And when you go to the area, you see that there's this medium-sized wooden storehouse is where you spotted these items, kind of barred and locked up. But adjoined to that is a large open front market stall, and it's tarped with a heavy green cloth that allows the harsh sunlight to be diffused and bathes the underneath in shaded sunlight. Passing through the wooden pillars that mark the entrance, you see long wooden bins slanted and tiered, showing off various fruits and vegetables. And in the far back corner, you see a elderly silver dragonborn posted and writing something on a ledger.
Bo, you want to handle it, or you want me to?
Well, how do we want to play this? Do we want to... I've got one idea where we come back here at night and burn that box. I got another idea where we just try and purchase that specific box entirely and say
I was
it's...
just going to pay him for it and then burn it.
Yeah, okay, that was kind of my plan too, just to be nice about it.
Is it a male or a female?
Okay, let's try that.
It's a female elderly dragonborn.
Okay, an elderly female.
Oh no, she's smirking. This is not going to go well.
Well, I'm going to let you two handle it. So just remember the importance of this endeavor, Waawaatesi.
I'm going to walk up to her like she was the lady that sold me the.
Oh
cloth,
God.
And just like start talking to her about. The
Oh, all
cloth.
dragonborns look the same to you. Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
It's
This
an
is
Wow.
elderly female.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, if she's moving past me to go and do this, I'm also following up. I'm not going to obviously stop her. My passive perception isn't that high to understand what's going on.
Yeah.
I just want to put a note in that I am sort of within arm's reach of her.
Okay, so as Waawaatesi walks forward, and you see that this silver dragonborn is elderly, yes, and she has kind of these like small fins swept over to one side, and with a little with glasses at the end of her snout, and wearing like a loose linen cloth and like brown cloth pants, and just looks up and she goes, welcome to the bountiful harvest. How are you today?
How am I today? I've already talked to you today. What?
Fuck.
We are fine. Thank you very much. Tessie, let me handle this. I got this. And I'm gonna try to grab her hand gently, but firmly, and kind of like guide her back to. But like, I assume that you went too close because you do that.
I am when he grabs my hand, I'm gonna like rip it away like a toddler and be like, "No, it's fine. I know her."
And then she kind of looks and goes, I'm sorry, I never met a elf. Elf, yes. I've never
She's
met
a wood
an elf
elf,
like you
yes.
today. Yes, I've never met a wood elf like you today.
I will apologize in advance. She hasn't been in too many cities in her life, and quite frankly, hasn't met that many people. I think she's mistaken.
I will say to Waawaatesi in Elvish, I know they all look similar, but this is not the same woman you met. You can't say things like that.
Are you sure it's not the same one?
Are you saying
I am
in
absolutely
Elvish?
positive.
Are you saying that in Elvish?
I'm saying that in
common?
Elvish.
No,
I'm
is
saying that.
Waawaatesi responding in,
yeah.
in common or Elvish?
I'm responding in common.
Oh my god. Now you can see like this like hunched over elderly dragonborn becomes a little bit more rigid and this like is kind of just staring at Waawaatesi after she said that.
Please, ma'am, you must understand she was raised in the forest, not around people. She has no experience in life, so I do apologize, and please take it with a grain of salt.
Can you roll persuasion on that, man? Oh god. Oh, God bless you, Waawaatesi, for actually, like, you really roleplay your character.
27?
Okay. You can see the silver dragonborn kind of look over and go, and like adjust her glasses. And the best way I can describe this dragonborn to you is like, let's say it's I'm blanking on her name now. Meryl Streep.
Yes.
From fucking Devil Wears Prada, but as a dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, so she's like
Yeah,
an
I get it.
asshole.
No, she's not an asshole. She's got like the she's got like the
hot old
silver
lady.
hair. Hot old lady harvest seller. Anyways,
you guys went for looks, and I went for like personality. What's
no,
that
so
say
she
about
looks
me?
over and like she kind of pulls up her glasses a bit and goes, "Well, I can understand that, but you better keep a little better a handle. Sorry,
A
on
leash.
your
Just say a leash. We need to put a leash.
yes,
on her. Yes.
keep a leash on her."
I get it. Well, listen, I hope that this
And then
doesn't.
one second. She looks over at Waawaatesi and goes, but yes, you are a wood elf, huh? So you know every piece of produce that's in here, right?
Yes.
You could name it all off the top of your head, could you? You know which dirt it was grown into, if you licked it, I'm sure you did.
Yeah.
Because that's what all wood elves do, right?
Yes.
What? That's a thing?
Do you see where I'm coming from with this? This is not
You want me to lick the dirt?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying this is when you paint with a wide brush, you know, you make stereotypes of people. But anyways, what can I do for you today in the bountiful
She hasn't
harvest?
included. She hasn't realized that. Again, I tell you, she has not been around or experienced much in her life.
I understand.
So you
I
want
understand.
me to
that.
lick the vegetables?
No, please
She
don't.
will
Please
lick
don't.
them. Please, she will lick them.
No, do not lick the vegetables, please. Sorry. Apologies.
So I hope that this doesn't interrupt or affect the business actually that we've come to do with you. First of all, Peter, did we note it? We've confirmed this is the object? Is it marked with the X or is it the one without the X?
So the ones marked with the X were the secondary shipment that we're going through that they wanted to be destroyed. Okay, so that's still in Post Malone. You hopefully think it's getting destroyed on the Bosram path.
Yes.
But
This is the one that got through. Okay.
yes, but you
Right.
actually do not see the crates anywhere. The only person that sees the crates, or the what's
me.
in the crates, is Bo, and it's in the storehouse that's right beside where she's standing and talking. It's like there's almost like a little door that goes from this market stall into this storehouse, but
Okay.
that's you can't get into it from
Okay.
what you see so far.
Well, listen. Clearly, we are not traders of any sort, but and I wouldn't insult your intelligence. We are here looking for a specific. Is it one crate?
Well, you don't know actually how many crates there were
Okay,
that
we
were
are
sent
looking
over.
for a specific shipment that came from Post Malone, and we believe it was full of just carrots. to be honest with you, there is something affecting those carrots that we don't want out. So, maybe we can strike a deal here.
Hold on. There's something stinks.
What stinks?
Something in one of these. Something in here. It stinks. It smells really strong. There's something wrong with one of your fruit, or vegetables, or something. I can smell it.
Yo,
Brock's gonna put up his hood and just
Killing me right now. Okay.
this is awesome.
She kind of just ignores what Waawaatesi just said and goes,
Do you want? I can get rid of it for you. I can show you which one it is. I can sniff it out, and I can show you which one stinks.
okay, so Waawaatesi, are you saying like this in general, you smell a rotting fruit?
Yeah, I'm trying to say it like to her to try and get her to let me go in and find the vegetables that we're looking for.
yeah, play up that
What
card.
else? Stereotype.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
I didn't catch your name. My name's Grjorn Smashstone, and I honestly, as much as she doesn't know people, as you have already stereotyped, she knows nature and natural things and unnatural things. She actually might help you. This might be a benefit to you, ma'am.
Whatever it is, it's gonna make all of your food go bad. If you don't find it and get it out of there, it is going to ruin all of your stuff, and you're just gonna be left with nothing.
So she kind of sits up and like because she's sitting on a stool and crosses her arms and goes, okay, so how did you know of the delivery that's come through?
The one we're looking for?
Yes, the carrots.
We came from Post Malone.
Yes.
We came from there and we spoke to them and we found out about the carrots, and we've been tracking this pink geode thing that we're not quite sure what it is, but we've seen it affect people in a very negative way and take over their minds. It's a wild magic of sorts. I actually can produce magic myself, you see, so I understand it, and I'm gonna.
Oh yes, I know what magic is. I know what. Oh, that's very fantastic. Thank you. It's I know what magic is. This but are you talking about? And she looks kind of at this ledger that's on this little board. It's all written in Draconic. She goes, "Was this the crates that were delivered by Grjorn?"
Aye, that's from the Dragon Outpost. Yes. Or the Dragon Trading Post.
Yes. You know, I did see him come in. He was looking a little under the weather, but
Oh, you didn't notice? You didn't notice any kind of crystallization on his skin anywhere?
What?
Yeah, I'm telling you, this is the craziest thing, and we're trying to get out in front of it. It's a nasty pandemic that's taken over the world.
Listen. Okay. Can you come with me? Both of you, I guess, you and your wood elf friend.
Right?
And then she kind of looks over and sees a halfling and a hooded half-orc just standing at the edge. She's like, "Are those two with you as well?"
Aye, they're with us, yeah.
Okay. Do you mind if you all come with me? No offense. I've experienced a lot from my days, and I don't want to be distracted while your other friends are here. Okay.
Yeah,
let's go.
No problem.
Okay, please come in. So, you see, the Dragonborn. You didn't get her name yet.
I did try to introduce myself and get her name, but she didn't get it.
Yeah, but
Spell it.
unlocked the.
Spell it.
I'm not going to give you the name. She didn't give it to you yet. She unlocks this door, and you walk in, and you see there's a bunch of crates, just kind of stocked in this storehouse, and there's a bunch of like some that are open with like potatoes and all this stuff. But she points to a series of crates over there. And she goes, yes, the 5 crates should be over there. Do you mind showing me this, this illness that you were talking about for the food?
Well, maybe that's what Waawaatesi was sniffing out there. Maybe she can find it for us.
Well, Waawaatesi, could you roll a nature check?
Borok has his hands on his axes just in case.
And maybe,
he's
maybe
a little
you know which
wary
ones.
at the moment.
Sorry. Maybe you know which was the shipments of carrots from Grjorn.
Rolled a 12.
Does that help? Does that give her help?
No, she pointed. She pointed to them.
Okay.
She pointed that these are the ones that Grjorn left.
Right, my bad.
She's like, the 5 crates are over there. That's what she had originally said.
Are they the ones that are pinging for me?
They are the ones that like you still have it going on, right? They are pinging.
Yeah.
So you didn't even need the assistance from her.
I just give Waawaatesi a nod.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you go over, are you gonna open up the crates? Are you gonna do anything?
Me? I'm the one going to the crates?
Aye.
Anyone, really. You're all in the
Well, I
storehouse
pointed
right
at
now.
you and said you're the one who will find it.
Okay, yeah, I'll go over and I'll open up the crates.
You are smart enough not to touch anything. Just making sure.
So,
I mean, subjective.
Waawaatesi.
I know not to touch the crystals. Other things are questionable.
The first thing you notice when you get there is there aren't 5 crates. There's only 4 here. And you open up one of them and you can see there are carrots, and they all have like this small amount of crystallization, this pink crystallization on it. You crack open another crate. There's all 4 of those crates are there. All have the crystallization on it.
Did I see this? Would I be able to see from my vantage point?
No. Waawaatesi went through.
You're not even as tall as the...
Okay. Just go to your room.
Okay. I'm going to talk to Bo and be like, hey, Bo, she said there was 5 here, right? I mean, this looks like there's only 4 to me.
Excuse me, ma'am. So you did say there were supposed to be 5 of these crates. It looks like there's only 4 there at the moment.
No,
That's pretty imperative that we know where the 5 is. The other 5th one is.
that can't be. 1 second. And she walks over and she looks over and she sees the way it was situated, where there was like 3 crates and then 1 on top, and then the one that would have presumably been behind is not there. And she looks over and goes, but I personally brought them here and I stacked them and I put them on top. There's 1 missing now. What?
Is it pinging anywhere else in my general periphery?
You like quickly look around and you don't see anything in the distance that you're at.
Man, we need to find this. Crate. I'm gonna open it up, show her, say don't touch. I hope you didn't touch anything already. See the crystallization here. Grjorn, can you show her the dagger, please? Show her what's going on with it.
The dagger.
The Geo dagger.
Do we still have it? I thought we
Yeah.
gave it. No,
Oh, yeah.
Torva took it.
So you said last session, and no.
So that's
That's
in
what
my,
you said last time,
that's
and
in my
no, we
head
got
that
it.
way. Okay. Just,
No.
hey, thanks. Thanks for correcting my keen mind. Thanks, folks.
I
Gotta
gotcha.
gotta take
Twice.
notes and pay
Twice.
attention. Yeah, okay, hold on. Yeah, here it is. And I'll pull it out. Listen, do not touch this, whatever you do. Skin to skin contact is bad. And I unwrap it gently. And
She immediately looks at her hands.
hey, that's right, look here. You see these geodes here, right? So my friend Perry and I have done some magical investigating, and it's certainly well beyond what we could tell. It's some kind of wild magic, and if you touch it, it's going to grow on your skin, and it's going to grow into your body and eventually take over your mind and cause what we assume is some kind of like aggressive response. At the end of the day,
Pain.
we don't.
Lots of pain.
Pain, yeah, lots of pain, and it's going to cause wars, and it's going to cause trouble, and it's going to cause problems. So I implore you.
Implore.
Thank you. Words. I implore you I implore the greater side of your humanity or humanoidity. Think about what will happen if that crate ends up touching people. Because once the geodes are on them, they're going to go and touch someone else and someone else and someone else, and it's going to get out of control until everyone is dead.
Does she have crystals on her hands?
When you look over at her, she is holding her hands and like looking down almost in concern. That's what you all can see plainly.
Yeah, Grjorn said way too much yet again.
No, this is an intelligent person who I'm treating at a certain level of respect.
She's a witch. Burn her.
And then she looks up and goes, I touched them. She holds her hands out and she was like, I was inspecting them. What? And like, there's almost a little bit of a panic, and she kind of like leans down more towards you, Grjorn, and goes, what do I do?
Well,
Are they on her hands? Like, is there crystal on her hands?
is there anything forming on her hands? Like obvious.
Who's doing the check, by the way?
I'll do the check as a magic user.
Okay. Just do an Arcana check then, please.
Now, okay, if the Arcana check, I don't want to game the game, but if the Arcana check comes up with nothing, can I take the time with her and I will RP the moment of spending 10 minutes to run the ritual identify and see if there's anything on her?
So you're saying, because when you specifically said as a magic user,
yeah,
I thought you were trying to look past like just
yes,
what's currently there, right? So yeah, you can go ahead. First roll the Arcana and see what happens.
3.
Okay, so
you know what? I won't even. I will cast it. I'll cast it, so I don't have to spend 10 minutes. I will cast. Ma'am, I appreciate the severity of this situation. Please hold on, and I'm going to cast Identify while holding her to see if that comes up with anything. Do you want me to put Identify in the thing? Because I'm not sure.
No.
I'm not sure
okay.
it would identify anything, right?
Well, like Identify is to see if there's anything like you're trying to find a magical thing.
So it says
right to find out.
With Identify, it says you choose one object you must touch with the casting the spell. If there's a magic item or other magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them.
Yeah, no, that would work.
Okay.
That would work that way. So you're going to take the 10 minutes. So during that 10 minutes, what are the rest of y'all doing?
Forget the 10 minutes. I'm just going to cast it.
Okay, so you cast it, and you definitely see that there are some sort of very trace amounts of the magic that you have identified, the wild magic that you have identified on this crystal. Okay. Very, very trace amounts, though.
Ma'am, I didn't get your name. What was your name?
My name is Vancic.
Spell it.
Vanxic. I don't know how this is anything needed for.
It's just it's like an auto response for me. I just have to know how to spell everything.
Okay.
I don't mean to scare you or worry you, but since you've touched those geodes, it has taken hold on you, and I can see that. I don't have a way to fix it, but maybe our people here do. There is a shaman back with the Bloodhand tribe, which I don't know if you're familiar with.
I don't know what these bloodhands are.
What needs to happen right now
It is.
is we need to get a hold of those crates immediately. Shut it down. Nobody else can touch it. And we need to quarantine everyone who has come in contact with any of those carrots. And we will move them out to the Bloodhand tribe and have the shaman there assess the situation and hopefully diagnose the problem. Go ahead.
Surely there's something that you can do. I can't leave this. Did you take the crates? Get rid of them. I don't.
We are going to burn them.
Grjorn.
Starts looking around and in panic.
Come here.
Okay, excuse me.
Just give us 1 second, man. Was it just on the palms of her hands?
It's deeper.
Are we sure?
It was on the palms of her hands, though, but like you have trace amounts on the palms.
Just on the palms?
Just on the palms.
I
That's
thought I thought it was like in the skin, like it
just
was
in the palms.
just
on the palms.
in the palms. Let's just say, yeah.
You want to cut our hands off?
If we. No. I want to shove her hand in the fire. Shove her hands in the fire.
You might as well cut
It
them off.
burns, right?
Oh my goodness.
Cut them off. and burn the
No.
ends.
If you can topically fix the hands once the skin's burnt, but that's gonna destroy the trace residue. It sounds terrible. It's gonna be terrible, but at least she keeps her hands.
I don't think I could do
I
it.
don't like this. All right, ma'am.
It's your call.
Yes.
Bo.
We have something that might work. It's not gonna be nice though.
Anything.
Listen, ma'am.
I can heal you right. I can heal you right afterwards, but I need to. We're gonna have to burn the palms of your hands.
Oh my goodness.
What?
So the skin burns, and it takes the crystal gets burned by fire. That's what we have to do to the vegetables.
I'm gonna turn my
If we
head.
burn it, we can hopefully get it out.
I'm gonna turn my
Yeah.
head and put my
Sorry,
hand
go
to
ahead.
my ear and send a message into Borok's brain, and I'm gonna whisper quietly so that the lady doesn't hear me. Says, "You don't even know if this works, Bo."
What other option do we have?
Send her to Torva.
Or
Quarantine. There's more people that we have to go and find.
Lockdown.
yeah, or we bandage your hands. I mean, or we bandage your hands, and we send you with the vegetables to my people.
Hey, I can't leave. Anything. If you said you'll fix my hands after.
Aye, we can all fix your hands.
I
yes.
can heal them. I don't know if I can fix them automatically, but I can do something for the pain. Anyway, that's the option. That's what I think is the only thing we can really do at the moment. And then the only other thing I'm worried about is, well, actually, no. My thing is need trace magic on any other vegetables in the stand since you touched them.
So you were looking for the infection, right? So 'cause
Right,
you
yeah.
know what it is. That's the only place that you got pinged on. But now that you're a little bit closer to Vansik, you can see that her palms are slightly glowing, ever so slightly.
Okay. All right. Then the good thing is I can't see any of this fruit none of it's been affected. It's just your hands at the moment. So
And anyone else that touched it.
no, we gotta find that other crate.
The only other person that I could think that's possibly touched it is Grjorn, and then I don't know what happened to this other crate. I don't. Please, you have to save me, please.
Okay, well, I guess we're burning the hands. So, yeah, Perry, is there a bonfire around?
Yeah, does prestidigitation burn enough? Probably for hands. No, chill, warmer flavor.
No,
Small campfire.
that's warming.
You can light or snuff out a candle, torch, or small. Yeah, nothing. I can light a fire.
This will probably be on old
Heat up.
fire hands.
It'll be a fire. Yeah. Yeah. Or Perry's gonna have to just torch him with some.
Oh
So-
no! Please don't make me do that.
So keen mind for Perry, by the way. Perry, when you set that boar on fire way back in the day in the Zilgal Tangle, you noticed that it actually did something to the boar, the infection on the boar. Like the crystals were cracking and all that.
Oh, and the sizzling and the popping.
Yeah.
Sorry, say it again.
Just that you noticed that fire did something to it last time.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I agree that we need to. Fire might help them, but I don't want to hurt. I don't want to hurt anybody.
Is there a campfire around here?
No, just start a fire, and I'm gonna take the crate thing, and I'm gonna light a fire on it using prestidigitation. And
Well,
start a
right
little
now
bit-
let's be aware of our surroundings.
Yeah.
You're in a wooden storehouse. You would
No,
need to go.
she took the crate top off, right?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
can light a tiny little fire on that top of the crate thing, right? Like
The whole crate is going to catch on fire. The crate is also wood.
no, the top's off.
The
It's not
crate's
gonna-
wood.
Dude, have you guys ever seen a fire? It doesn't just explode everywhere without an accelerant. It just lights a little tiny fire. There's a piece.
It gets bigger. It doesn't just stay in one spot.
Oh
It
my God.
catches everything that's
There's
touching
a
it.
crate, a top of a crate. It's wood. I light
Okay,
that
you
little
want to
piece of
isolate a
wood.
fire.
Yes.
Okay.
Are you
Okay.
just
Well,
lighting the crate top on fire and not the vegetables in the crate?
The fire for prestidigitation is like lighting a candle fire. It's a tiny little flame that you can light up. It's not this huge explosive fire like Perry Fireball and shit. We start it up. We get the fire going. We blow on it a little
Brock's
bit.
gonna pull out a torch and light the torch,
There we go.
Why wouldn't you just use the
and then
torch on
grab
hand?
the woman, and then grab the woman's hand and wrap it around the top of the torch.
in one fell movement, like you light this torch, and the torch just goes up, and within seconds you grab her hands, and she willingly just allows it to happen, and just
Oh shit.
right on top of it, and you hear her just go and like she's trying to stifle in, and she's biting onto like her shirt there, and she's holding on to this, and she just keeps holding on to a point where like there's tears now streaming down the side of her face. What are you doing? Are you like keeping the hands on there for how long?
I'm keeping them there for, I'd say, a good 10 seconds, and remove them, and then, or at least until I can see, like, they're probably wrapped, until I don't see a glow from them. That's kind of what I'm.
Yeah, because this is within the time
You know-
still
you know what I'm
using
saying?
cast.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. So you pretty much are
Mm-hmm.
watching these hands go from a dull glow to nothing,
Mm-hmm.
and then you immediately take the hands off. And are you triaging right after?
As soon as it's done, yeah, I'm gonna cast healing
triaging
word.
right afterwards. Yeah. And I'm sure she's got like a bucket of water or something like that, or a water bin or basin or something like that around.
No bucket of water in here, but if someone wants to go
No.
take a look out
I have
in
a
the
feeling that throwing it in a bucket of water might be bad for the skin, but I'll let the resident paramedic talk to that.
I don't know. Yeah.
I'm just casting
I
healing
mean,
word. as
Brock
soon
is
as
no
you're done.
paramedic. He's just. Yeah. And I'll start gauzing. I'll start wrapping the wounds.
within seconds, the burning, the sizzling, the tears, the moment you see the light go out on these on the crystals there, you immediately, Grjorn's there to cast healing word, and you start bandaging them, and her hands, only the tips of her claws are pretty much outside of these swathed hands now, and she just looks in like she's just. Thank you.
Don't think it's yet. I don't think this is over.
You were very brave. Now we need to dispense of these crates, and we need to get a hold of your friend that might have had the other one.
Are her
Right.
hands like fine now, or?
So I did it until I didn't see a glow anymore,
No,
because I saw the
but
glow from the
Grjorn
geodes.
cast
Right.
healing word, right? So are they like
Yeah.
healed or?
The burnt skin healed over, and it's like a little scarred, but well, when Grjorn did the healing word, it like went over and it was fine. And then he bandaged it on top of it. It's not fully healed, but it's still going to take some time on top of that.
Yeah.
And what was that story? What you asked before, Bo?
For what?
You said like
Trying to
something about
remember what I
the.
asked.
No,
You
you
said
said
something about a
we gotta
friend.
go get the. We gotta get.
We gotta find your friend. We gotta find your friend. We gotta get the other box. We gotta dispose of this one. We gotta get the other box. So where does your friend usually reside? Where can we maybe find him? Or when do you close shop? Maybe you can come with us.
Of course. What are you going to do with these crates?
Burn them. Harry,
We're gonna burn
give me
them.
a hand, and I'm gonna try to get the crates that
You're going to
exist.
burn these large crates in the storehouse.
No,
I have to
I'm
DM
gonna
in
move
here.
Do
them. I'm
not
gonna
burn.
move
Do
them
not
outside.
burn them in the storehouse.
That's why I asked Perry to come and help me. We're gonna move them outside, and then we're gonna burn the crap out of them. Wawa, come on! I mean Waawaatesi. Oh my God! Now's not the time. Get moving.
I will come and grab. Great.
Okay.
Let's move these outside.
And as you move those outside, let's. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Perry.
I'm just saying okay to help.
Okay. So everyone gets to start to move the crates. Vancic looks over at you, Bo, and says, "Thank you so much, sir. I will take you to Drajir's house after this, if that's what you need." As you guys all begin to grab everything, let's take a quick break. Okay.
Okay.
So
Oh,
let's get back
All
at
right.
3:30. There's already some interesting stuff going on in this town.
Yeah.
all right. Well, let's take a quick break. Then we'll be back in about 10 minutes, folks. Stay with us, and yeah, we'll see you in a bit. Okay. Bye. What's up, my derps? Welcome back. Thank you for waiting on us. We are back after break, and we are going to continue to figure out what's going on with the geodes and the old lady dragonborn, whose name is escaping me at the moment. But yeah, go ahead, Peter. Take us away.
I don't have a name for her.
All right. So
Found it.
Vancic. So as you recently just burned Vancic's hands, healed them, bandaged them up, Perry, Waawaatesi, Grjorn, you both all started grabbing the crates and getting ready to start a fire. How are you going to be taking care of this fire, and where are you going to be doing it?
Well, I figured the area we came in to see her was an open air area, right?
Yeah, like the majority of the Sildak ward is open air.
Yeah.
But it's also like a market, right?
Right. Shit.
I think that we should make a small fire just on the ground and just like throw chunks of carrots in. And just like to not make it too big.
Risky pulling them out individually.
I mean, it's more risky grabbing them all by handfuls because then you're risk touching them if you grab them like a couple at a time.
There's no place that we can just like there's no back alley or something like that we can just bonfire this thing.
You can take a look outside if you'd like.
Yeah, like I would just kind of like to see if there's.
Yeah, roll investigation.
Yeah. Okay. what would that be? Sorry to interrupt you guys. I was just like, instead of going to like burn them in the middle of the street.
Vanzik, worst case, where's a good spot that we could?
Oh, that's a natural one.
Oof. What were you asking, Vansic?
Where would be an okay spot to burn the crates? And if we need to take it outside of the town, you got a cart we could take with us?
I was just going to suggest maybe near the slums there are there's usually bonfires that they have, because during the night here I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on, sorry.
Bless you.
That's what Vansic says. Thank you, cucumber. So Vansic goes, oh yes, sorry. So if you go to the slums, they have bonfires there that you could more than likely throw them in there. I have a cart, you can take them. It's just difficult within the town. It's very tightly packed. It wouldn't be a good place to do the fire out here.
Well, maybe I'm gonna look at Borok. Bo, I don't think we should take this near the slums. It might cause more problems. I think we take it out of town and burn it.
The slums are out of the town, by the way.
Oh, they're on the outskirts.
They're like a little shanty town outside of the buildings.
The other thing we can do is put them in the back of the cart. We tie them all up, and then we take the cart with us back to.
How about we close up
you
the
know.
crates and put them in the bag of holding?
Oh, we can do that too.
It's not a bad idea.
Can we? Oh, well.
Can we?
That is actually a good idea. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's secure we could probably tie them with rope.
And blankets.
Tie them nice and tight. Blankets. Away we go.
We're gonna have to buy some.
Throw them in the bag.
Something. Tarp.
Well, if you
burlap
crate them back
sacks.
up, if you crate them up again and hammer them up, like they seem to be okay within the crates, at least for the time being.
Right.
Yeah, just don't.
All right, let's do that.
In my mind. Okay, let's do that.
So
I mean, at least
you all
then we
just
can get them out of the city or out of wherever. and get
Yeah,
them.
we have to go get the other one.
I agree.
The one that got
Yeah.
away. So
you lash up. You lash up all the crates. You lash up all the crates. Yeah, well done, Waawaatesi. Wawa Smarty, there you go.
Oh, Smarty.
Lashes up all the crates, and while Grjorn and Bo and Perry are hammering them shut, you throw them quite comically, like old school cartoon. You one by one, like just almost collapse them into the bag of holding, and Vansic watches on in absolute just gobsmacked. Just didn't realize that could happen, and you leave one piece of rope hanging outside of the bag of holding. That's going to lead to be able to pull everything out. What are you going to do with this now?
well,
Put it on your back.
Hold it over my shoulder, yeah, and tie it around my belt.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's
Vansic,
one
Yeah. Sorry.
or a number of issues figured out. Yep. You go ahead.
Vansic, can you lead us to where, or at least in the direction, and maybe come with us to find the where that one crate left to?
I don't necessarily know where the other crate went.
Maybe you could give us a letter or something that says that we're being sent by you.
Yeah, of course. She kind of looks at her bandaged hand. She's like, I'll try my best. And she leaves the storehouse. And a few minutes later, she comes back with a note. It's written in Draconic, so you don't know exactly what it says.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
But
Vansic, is there any kids that run around and steal stuff from you? Any people slums? Like, do you know if they come in here or get in here? And I'm sure there's stuff that goes missing every once in a while. Anything you might, any information really is going to help. You know this. And also, you might want to tell the rest of the vendors that you know foodstuffs about this. Anything with that pink geode on it is bad news. So the more info we can get out about this, the better.
Of course. I will do everything in my power to let as many people know. I'll let the masters of coin know to spread the word around when they're collecting their tithes. There are obviously the little troublemakers that come in and take things from time to time. They're mostly, yes, they come in from the slums and they come in from the Nalmus ward. I don't know. You might need to ask around a bit at the taverns and even in the slums itself.
Right. All right. Well, we need a tavern to stay at tonight, so I guess we'll start making our way there. But we need you to come and talk to man. That the regional driver's name is just escaping me. It seems to
Grjorn, yes.
Grjorn. I'm gonna write that down in my handy notebook here.
Yes.
Philip.
Oh, DRI.
G. Is that like a G or is that a
JIR?
JIR. Dreadgear. All right. Dreadgear. Driver of cart.
Yes.
Right. Where would I be able to find him? Does he? Okay, you're going to tell me that right now. Thank you.
Yes. His home is in the Nalmus ward, which is you have to go back through the Iltesh ward because that's what I'm assuming you came from, and then go to the largest ward, which is just outside of that, which is the Nalmus ward. I can tell you where it is. I can point you in the direction. I can't begin to thank you enough.
You're very welcome. Just make sure you put some ointments on those hands. I'm sure there's some, coconut oil or different things like that might help out. Just make sure the scarring isn't as bad as it could be.
Of course. Is there anything y'all want to do before we move towards the next area?
I kind of want to just look around for some, some shopping.
Okay.
I know it's maybe not the best time, but what about you guys? What do you guys want to do?
Yes,
What do y'all want
I
to do?
think we need some provisions for the road.
Yeah, I agree.
Now's not the best time to be shopping, boys. I think
I guess we could do that tomorrow, couldn't we?
Yeah, we need to sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, we need to find this fella, Grjorn. Maybe
Okay, yeah, you're
we go to
right.
the
You're
tavern.
right.
I'll talk to some people and see if they know where he is, and we'll go from there. Then maybe I'll play us a song.
You're right. You're right. If we can,
Okay.
that'd be nice.
Waawaatesi, what about you?
I am gonna go with Grjorn.
I think we're
Okay.
all going.
Well, no,
So
Ty's
everyone's
going
gonna-
shopping.
No. They,
Oh, okay.
they just-
No. I'm coming with it. We decided not to.
Okay.
Okay, so as you all start to move towards Vancic, closes up shop, gives you a moment. As you step out back into the Sildak ward, you can see that it's now fully nighttime, and it is a little bit cooler. You've gotten a little bit of a reprieve from that harsh desert heat, and Vancic kind of hurriedly moves you through the quarter, back through the area where you teleported in, so the Iltesh ward, and now you move further into further west into the next ward, which is the name of it is the Nalmus ward. So
Spell it.
entering the Nalmis. Nalmis.
Thanks.
Entering into the Nilmis ward, you're met with rows upon rows of various sizes of housing. Vancic turns around and explains to you that this is the area where most of people of not noble birth live. This is our day-to-day area. This is where we live, all in the outer ring of the walls. You also see that you're on the main path that actually leads you out to an external gate, which is closed right now for the night. But you can see some children, dragonborn, still running through the alleys and laughing and playing and weaving in and out of the carts that are parked. And then you see in the distance, there's a large gathering of people sitting at all these small tables kind of outside of a large building with a large sign hanging. But as you're kind of getting acclimated to the area, Vancic looks around and says, this way if you need to go to Grjor's home. Please come, please. And she takes you down this winding, it seems like everything is similar in this area, all sandstone, all very, either painted in reds or greens or some blues. And you, after a various amount of turns into this labyrinth of housing, Grjor, she brings you to Grjor's home. You can see a cart very similar to the one that you saw, Perry, parked out front, and there's a light on in the inside of this blue painted sandstone home. She's like, he's just right in there. Do you mind if I leave? I'm sorry. Just
wait 1 second, Vancic. Let me knock on the door and can you make the introduction, and then of course you can go home and rest and take your time.
Of course, yes, no problem. She walks up to the door and knocks on it, and there's a little bit of a commotion in the house, like a chair coming out and someone walking over, and the door opens up and you see the silver dragonborn. Perry, you remember seeing the silver dragonborn 100%, but now it's their tunic is really loosely undone, and if you could see a dragon sweat, it looks like it. It's like he's panting a bit and looks worse for wear. And he goes, Vancic, he's kind of hanging onto the door. He goes, I can't take guests tonight. Oh, and kind of grabs at his stomach. It's like, I'm not feeling the best.
Oh no. Sir, do you, fuck.
Sir, this is,
do you have you,
sorry.
You go ahead. No, it's all right. I fumbled on.
I was just going to
say,
say,
I'm fumbling on purpose. My charisma is not the greatest.
That's why I was trying to jump in. Vancic we met her through the trading post, and we were there with the storehouse. She's here to introduce us to you, and it looks like you might not be all that well, sir. Might I ask if you've been in contact with some sort of odd pink geodes lately?
Did you eat the carrots that you were taking?
Yeah, I did.
Well, sir, I have some bad news. There's no easy way to say this, but your body's being taken over by some wild magic at the moment.
What?
Vancic, you can leave now.
Yes. Grjor, I hope you're okay.
Just before you go, Vancic, explain to him what we helped you with, and maybe that will ease his pain so we can help.
He ate it. It's on his inside.
Yeah. let's not tell him
Get
what we
her
just did to
away.
her.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
also,
Correction.
Don't want to be that guy, but technically, you could consider the intestines and the whole feeding tube as an actual hole in the body, so it is actually external because the body absorbs. So it's still on the outside because that's technically a giant hole that runs through the body. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna.
The
I get it, I get
paramedic Perry. Paramedic Perry.
Yeah.
So my body, what you're saying is my body's like an island. Like,
Don't you dare say it. Don't you dare say it.
continue on.
Okay.
he might poop it out. We don't know. He like a dog. He's just gonna
Let's wait till
shit out the
day.
geodes.
So
It's the way today. Let's go. We'll go root through his excrement.
Grjorn, listen, can we talk inside? We are here to help and hopefully ease some of this pain that you're going through.
Roll persuasion with advantage.
Uh, 28.
He goes,
Okay, come in.
and you're led into this house where it's very modest, and there's like just a bed in the corner with a little bit of a seating area for dining, and with a little bit of a pot over a fire. You can tell though that it looks like he's mostly been in bed. The sheets are all disheveled. There's pots of water beside him, and there's a bunch of like torn cloths all around the bed there.
What can I help you with?
Jared, did you steal, or did you take that? Did you take a fifth? Did you take a crate of the carrots? Did you take a crate of the carrots?
What? No. I delivered all 5. You could take a look at the ledger from Vancic. Oh,
But you ate some out of it?
I've already seen that.
I'm always given a little care package.
Nah, we're not accusing you of anything. We don't really care about that.
I understand. I'm always given a little bit of a care package before I go. Serene she's lovely, and she always makes sure I'm taken care of.
Well, you're in trouble here. Do you happen to know who might have come and picked up one of the crates after you dropped it off?
No. Why is there one missing?
Aye. And we need to it's imperative that we get a hold of it because it needs to be burned, or else people are going to go through what you're going through.
What do you mean? What do you mean going through?
Well, right now,
just don't do it.
you've got...
Can you roll a stealth check on that on Waawaatesi? Can you do that for me, please? Were you trying to be? Wait. First, let me ask. Were you trying to be like low key, or you just don't care?
No, I don't really know how to be stealthy unless it's like.
Unless it's being stealthy?
Yeah. I don't know how to be stealthy in social situations. I only know how to be stealthy when it's.
Okay, so you just pretty much say that out loud.
Yeah.
And he goes,
What do you mean? What?
What?
Just tell me what's wrong with me.
What do you got cooking on this fire over here?
There's nothing. There's nothing. I can't eat anything.
Why are we hiding this from him?
What's in the pot?
Go take a look. There's nothing in there.
Why don't
Sir,
you come show me what's in the pot.
You go lay down in bed. We just want to do an external scan to make sure there's nothing that's infected in here. All right, we'll come in and talk to you in a second. We just gotta take assessment of the situation.
Of course. Go, and he kind of hobbles over to the bed and lays down. What are you doing? What are the rest of y'all doing?
I'm gonna go over to Grjorn and say, do that magic thing where you can sense, or parry, where you might be able to sense the, subtle image of anything that might be infected here. But we gotta go outside for a second and have a talk.
Okay.
once we're done that.
Want me to be a part of the talk? Because it takes me. I have to cast it as a ritual, so it's going to take me like 10 minutes, and I can only detect magic. I'm pretty sure he's done for.
I don't even
Okay,
need to.
well-
We already know he's in trouble, and we know what it is. Do we need to know where it is? Is that what you're looking for?
I'm looking for that, but I was just trying to exhaust maybe some other options instead of the final option.
I think we need to.
Which-
I think we need to confirm. Okay, I'll go hum for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Go home for 10 minutes.
Perry goes and kind of sits on this little like dragonborn stool, which is obviously way too tall for him, and you hear like a little bit of humming in the background. And Perry, all you can sense in this area, in this vicinity, let's just say you're kind of doing like a sweep of the area, a magical sweep. You only get the sense that whatever is in this area for him is inside him.
I am.
And is it the
Is it what was it, Perry? Sorry. What's that
wild?
called?
Is it the wild magic?
It's 100% the wild magic.
Oh no! Okay, cool.
I am going to sneak off while everybody's trying to figure out what they're gonna do.
Okay, you're stealthily doing it? So
I'm
roll
doing
stealth
this
check, please.
stealthily because everybody is all like.
Is that against our
distracted.
our passive?
It's going to be against the passives.
So what do you
Gotta beat a 12. Whew.
I got a 17.
Yeah, so
And what
I
is
think the
it?
highest is 17.
Stealth?
Or stealth
Stealth,
check, yeah.
Yeah.
I got a 20.
I got natural 20?
No, not a
Okay.
nat 20. Not a nat 20, no.
Okay.
But I got 20.
Yeah, so
As you all are
Perry's
kind of
indisposed and you beat everybody else's passive.
As you're entranced by Perry's humming, Waawaatesi just slinks away. Are you slinking away outside?
No, I'm going to where the dude's laying down.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm going to take out my dagger. I'm gonna take some tobacco and I'm gonna say a little.
Say a little prayer for me.
Yeah, and then
Holy shit.
I'm gonna like try to kill him.
This is
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Waawaatesi.
Oh my god.
what is happening?
Okay. Grjorn is laying with his back towards like the sandstone wall, and you slink over quietly, and you pull out your dagger and you start with your right hand. You
I'm
start
so proud.
quietly. You quietly start chanting, and you lay down some tobacco and you pull out your dagger. And I just need you to roll damage because he's laying down and he's prone. It's an automatic critical because you remember if you're prone, it's a crit attack. So whatever the damage you roll, you double it.
And what am I rolling for? What dice am I?
Well, you have a dagger, right?
Yeah, so the dagger. D4.
The damage
plus
on the
4.
dagger. Yeah, so D4 plus 4, and then so when you roll the D4,
I got
roll
3,
it. You got 3, so that's 6. Now plus 4,
so 10.
10. Okay. Now, this is a local, right? This isn't a hardened adventurer. Perry, Borok, Grjorn, you just hear the exhalation of someone expiring, and you look over and you see Waawaatesi leaning over Grjorn with a knife. Where'd you stab it?
I'm gonna do like right up under his ribs to like one shot kill in the heart.
Just right in the
Right out.
right in the heart. You see her with the blade in him. He's affected. He's dead.
Do I still see the detect magic inside?
The detect magic is still there. It's still there.
Fuck sakes.
This is amazing.
Well-
This is amazing.
Well,
Well,
Oh no.
I guess Waawaatesi's making the hard decisions. We need to burn this
Oh
body,
goodness. What have we done?
or we wrap it up and we put it in the bag of holding.
Grjorn's face, like this whole time.
Yeah.
he was our link to the crate.
He had no information. He was going to die anyways, and it's safer that we get rid of him so
man.
we can burn the crystals.
And now you're a murderer in this town.
Nobody knows.
I can't-
We're accomplices.
We are definitely murderers. All of us are murderers.
We've all killed
But we were
before.
already
This is
murderers,
nothing
so
I
We've
have
all
never
killed
killed
people.
anyone. Thank
There's
you very
killing
much.
people in battle.
you killed Splitter.
And
You
That
killed
was a
Splitter.
creature.
You
That was a
killed
creature.
Splitter.
It was a creature.
No, it
Doesn't
was a
matter. Every
Humanoid.
Oh,
every being
creature.
in the
Anyway.
is a creature.
We're gonna have to get
All
in
right,
front
we
of
need to
this.
get our shit together. We need to get our shit together.
Oh, knew I should have just stayed at home. Oh.
All right, Waawaatesi. Start hacking off limbs.
I was just gonna say
my
the same
God.
thing.
No, just burn the damn house down.
Grjorn.
This episode is rated R,
Grjorn.
folks.
Yeah. Grjorn. Grab a carpet.
I can't.
I know what you
Roll
did in
this body.
Talrand.
Bo, you're panicking right now. Just calm down.
Can't-
No one knows what's
I
happening.
can't do this.
Just stuff them in the pot.
Just put them in the bag of holding.
Well,
Barry, roll a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh God.
the thing is that our other friend, Rizik, I can't remember her name.
Fadzek.
She led us here. Fadzek, she led us here, and she knows what happened.
We need to
The
get
other
in front
thing
of
we
it.
can do is we can cut open his stomach and pull out
Perry's out.
exhausting options.
Perry's out. Perry's like, I can't.
What was your Constitution? Perry, what was your Constitution saving throw?
It was 17.
You're holding back throw up right now.
I run out. I run outside of the house. I'm just gone.
Oh, fuck. Bo, go get him. I'll figure this out. Go.
All right.
Golly, Waawaatesi.
I'll go after Perry.
Okay,
Put us in a
Borok,
precarious position.
Perry runs out into the night, and the cool air kind of helps your queasiness, but you kind of sit beside this house, and what are you doing?
Just kind of covering my face, going, oh no. Oh no.
All right, I'm gonna put my arms around him. I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna kneel in front of him. I'm gonna rub his shoulders. I go, okay, Perry, I need you right now. I need you. You're with me. All right, you're with me. What just happened? It's not cool. We know that. It's not a good part of our job. But think of the greater good. All right, think of the greater good. What happens if he gets affected like a zombie person, and then he goes out and he, kills somebody else? What we did was we just nipped it on the bud. We nipped it, and that way it is contained. It's a contained thing. So
We didn't give him a choice, though. We just.
I don't know what you guys are all so worried about.
You're
It's
not
not
there. They're
like he
outside.
even.
you're not there. You're not here. You're not here. You're not here.
You're
No,
inside
but-
the house.
Everybody, like, Grjorn's panicking. Everybody's just freaking out. And I'm just like,
There are laws.
it's
within
not
the
like
city?
anybody, it's not like he felt anything.
Rock.
Fine.
Rock, we killed them in cold blood. Like, I know. I understand what you're saying, but we're murderers now. No one's gonna believe us. They're gonna charge us. I'm gonna be in jail. Oh no, I'm
Barry,
gonna have a boyfriend.
no. Come back to
no.
me. Come back to me. Do you want it? It's okay to have a boyfriend. Do you want to have a boyfriend? We can find you a nice boyfriend. We'll find one outside of jail,
not
though.
a jail boyfriend. Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, Perry. All right, Perry. So Just remember, this was all Waawaatesi. So if something happens, we can throw her under the bus.
Oh my god.
No, that's a lie. Bo doesn't say that. Bo doesn't say that.
Okay.
All right, Perry. Just remember, we got a purpose here. We are in a city. We need to clean up this mess first. Everything's gonna be fine. We just need to get our shit straight, get together. This isn't just an in the woods, killing of a bandit. This is in a city. I mean, okay, Borok, straighten up. All right, we need to.
You
The
talking
card
to
person.
yourself?
Yes.
She's gonna know. She's gonna know it was us.
No.
When is the killing
Perry, she knows what had to happen.
Oh no, we're gonna have to kill everybody.
We don't have to kill everybody. Calm down. Ooh, this is gonna be all right. I'll slap him in the face.
Okay. Okay.
Stick with me.
So while they're outside,
You chose this.
You chose this. Can I try and put the body into the fire? That's
So, Grjorn, what are you doing with Waawaatesi in this?
I'm about to berate the shit out of her.
Okay, so Waawaatesi, you're now dragging the body
She's trying
out
to
of the
grab
bed.
the bed. Get your hands off! Good night, Waawat. You can't just go and kill people unless it's in battle. That's different. We're in a city. Do you know how much trouble can come from this? They have guards. They have rules. They have laws. This man did nothing. He was sick. He was gonna die on his own anyway. I get it. I understand what you're saying, but you can't just willy-nilly just slide knives in between people's rib cage.
well, if it helps, I'll cut them open so they can see the crystals.
No, that doesn't help. That'll make it worse. People will touch it. That just opens up access to it.
Well, then I'll have to kill more people. So just burn the body and let's get out of here.
Oh, God. Yes, that's what we're going to do. But there's a way to do it with finesse. You don't just... I hate this because it's not like you're wrong, but everything you did was... You go outside, find Bo and Barry, bring them back in here. We're going to get this body wrapped up and burnt. And then we're going to go directly to the authorities and tell them what's going on. Because the only way out of this is to get ahead of it.
What? As Waawaatesi comes outside, I am plying Perry with berry juice. Just feeding him alcohol.
Just feeding them.
I love how everybody
I just
adopted
wineskin up. There you go, little fella. Yes, it's good. It's good. That'll calm all your nerves. Good boy.
Like a hamster.
There you go, little fella. Yeah, there you go. Oh, good boy. All right.
I hate to laugh at a moment like this.
Okay, so Waawaatesi, you see pretty much Perry being fed a wineskin. What are you doing?
What, you're not going to share?
Oh, you have...
Okay, she can have it. She can have as much as she wants. Go, just take it.
Yeah.
He's now deathly afraid of Waawaatesi.
Yeah.
He's never going to sleep again. He was the first one to sleep. He'll always be the last.
He's always the last. One eye open all the time now. He's every fuck up that happens with Perry. He's just going to be like, when is she coming to kill me?
When's it happening?
I'm going to
When's it gonna happen?
walk up and grab Perry by the scruff of his neck and be like, come on, you little wimp. And drag him back in the house.
Oh no!
You're going to learn today.
Oh my god.
Perry's just dragged by the heels, as back into the house. Borok, you're out there by yourself right now.
I'm just looking around to see if there anybody is.
Roll an
See what
investigation.
commotion's going on. Natural 20 for a 24.
Oh, crit.
Oh, crit.
Oh, crit. Thankfully, you see that there is nobody out here. It's been like the discussion that you all were having were in like very hushed tones. Even Perry's like terrified scream going back into the house. It was, well, Perry, that's up to you. Did you actually scream, or did you like, were you like,
It was more whimper.
whimper? Yeah. No one that you can see is paying attention right now.
All right, Rock, pull your shit together. This is fine. This is fine. You'll figure this out. We'll get through this. It's not complete murder. It is murder with a purpose.
Oh God.
Are
And
you
I'll walk
inside
in the
yet?
door. I just walked inside. I'm walking. Yeah, I just walked in. Yeah. I'm talking. It was
Talking to
real. That was
yourself.
under my breath to myself.
Yeah. Bo, listen. I know this is not okay. But here's the thing, right? We're gonna have to get in front of it. Think we wrap them up and maybe bring the body to the authorities, and we let them know what's going on here inside their city, and we let them know what happened. And we deal with the consequences as they come. Yes.
Well, that's all well and noble for you, but I don't think it's going to end well.
We've already got Vancic on our side. We have the carrots. They haven't been burnt. We have the geodes. We have proof of what this is doing. It's a strong case, and I'm pretty persuasive.
Fuck it. What else? What other options we have other than
The other option is
getting
rat.
ourselves digging ourselves deeper into this hole? Well, in the autopsy, will show
If we
that
just
there's
burn the body
crystals
in
in
the
the
fire,
system.
Waawaatesi, go outside!
No.
Wait, no. Stay within eye shot.
Stay with an eye. Stay with an eye. Yeah. Don't go anywhere.
Just sit
This
in the
is-
corner. Time out. Face the wall.
All right.
Are you obeying to that, Waawaatesi?
No.
So she's just standing there, like looking to daggers. at you.
Waawaatesi, for one fucking second, just stay still. Let me think this out.
when they're telling me to stay still, I'm gonna stand there and be like,
You guys can't see her, but she's doing something with her arms.
like it's like I'm not moving, but like flopping all over at the same time.
It's very mature.
Okay.
Is she standing near a wall?
He is standing near a wall.
Take it as a win.
Do I do it? No, I won't do it.
Do it. I don't know what it
okay.
is. What's the it? Yeah, you should. You need to teach her right from wrong.
Yeah, I'm gonna whip an axe and hit and try and get the cloth of her sleeve against the wall. Keep her still.
There goes my arm.
Jesus.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Hawkeye
but
style.
You talked me into it. You were right.
Okay, Bo, can you roll an attack and just like add the
This is not
modifier?
bad. I regret this immediately. Oh fuck. Oh, thank God. Natural 18 plus 6, 24.
And Waawaatesi, your armor. I'm just looking up your armor class right now. 1 second.
15.
It is 15. Okay, easily he catches the sleeve and just and like as you're waving your arms, one arm just like gets pushed up against the wall, and like there's just a hatchet like just stuck into the wall with your with a part of your clothes on it now.
I told you to stop. Now. All right, so I kind of like this idea because then we have knowledge to the whole city that this is happening. They might pin us for murder if they're racist, or they might not, and it'll go in our favor. But I think it's probably our best option. Harry, what do you think?
I can do the talking.
So is this mine?
So we're just
now?
gonna go admit that we did this?
Shut up, Waawaatesi.
No, it's
Perry's
not
talking.
yours.
What? We're just gonna go and admit everything, but I think Grjorn had a good point. Just present all the evidence and just go and say, but we did what we thought was best, and then the fucking shit happened, and then they're gonna fucking hang me, and I'm never gonna discover the necessarily two secrets.
Get yourself together, man.
I haven't even
Yourself together, man. I've already had that speech.
I was supposed to start a store with my brother, and now I'm here with you fucking psychopaths, and I can't.
I thought you said you didn't have a brother.
Barry, calm down. It's going to be all right, Barry. You had nothing to do with it.
I'm actually tearing up.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
Oh, here's the deal.
Okay. Okay.
We need to go. We need to go and deal with this now. We're not getting any sleep tonight.
Oh my god.
No, we're not.
If we don't deal with it now, then it looks like we're up to no good.
Sleep? How can we sleep?
Is it a... Yeah.
Ever again?
Is it a good idea if we go back to what's her face and ask if she knows any investigators, someone like that might be able to,
Our solicitors?
anything, investigators, lawyer. Fuck, I don't know. We're doing all this by the book, and I am not used to by the book.
I wonder if I can reach her. And give me a second, and I'm going to touch my ear and try to message Vancic, because I'm pretty sure I can message anybody that I've seen or know, right?
Yeah, you can.
I'm going to message her in her brain and be like, excuse me, Vancic, this is Grjorn Smashstone from earlier. If you could return to Dragir's place, there has been an incident, and we need some support, if possible, please, and thank you. You can respond after the beep.
Takes a second, but you hear, yes, I am currently at my home. Could you meet me on the main road to the next district over, to the Iltesh ward?
I message back. I will meet you there now. Perry and myself will come and escort you back to Dragir's place. Perry, you and me, we're going for a walk. We're going to go get Vancic, please. Bo, keep your eye on Waawaatesi. Do not burn the body.
Okay. I offer my hand to you, Grjorn. I'm like...
Perfect. I will take it, and we will skip.
Okay. I kind of take a long look back at Waawaatesi. I'm like, and I leave.
Yeah, you're getting pulled out the door, and the door shuts. Like, we'll just rectify that quick. As you make your way through the maze of the sandstone houses, you find your way back to the path, and you see Vancic waiting for you, hands still bandaged up. She goes, how is Dragir? Is he okay?
I'm terribly sorry to have interrupted your late night, but I wouldn't have done it if it was an emergency. I think that we should talk about it behind closed doors.
What do you mean?
Just let's go back to Dragir's house. Things are not great.
Can you roll persuasion?
Yeah.
No.
28.
No.
Okay. She goes, okay. And you make your way back to the house, and you're now outside of the house. And Perry, what are you doing during this conversation?
I'm trying to hold it together, bud. I'm just...
Okay. He's quietly whimpering in the background. Bo and Waawaatesi, what are you doing while they were out? They were probably gone maybe about 10 minutes. They're still.
I'll walk over and I'll peel the axe off the wall and go. You can sew that up, but you got to start listening. Like, this is really fucking important. I commend what you did. I'm gonna be honest with you. That was the decision that needed to be made, but you gotta stop being so fucking chaotic, because it's just gonna get us in trouble. That it just was that. What was that? Was that a noise? Was that like a?
I just shrugged and went, meh.
God.
She did a whole face and a thing. Yeah, I know that you guys can't see her. There was a lead up
Wild
to it.
Mother, grant me the serenity to accept things that I cannot change. Yes.
All right. As that conversation happened, you hear the whimpering of Perry slowly coming closer to the house, and Vancic is now outside.
You hear the whimpering of Perry.
Yeah, you hear the oh.
Oh my god, we're fucking all dead.
What are you doing, Grjorn? Are you just letting her in the house or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'll open up the door for her and say, "Listen, come inside." And
So let me ask you first, what does the current area of where's the body? What's the body doing right now?
in the bed, I assume.
No, it's
half
in the
off.
middle of the
bed?
living room
Oh,
because
you
I
pulled
tried
them
to.
off?
I was trying to put them in the fire, and you guys made me
Yeah,
stop.
Yeah, so
you stopped. So the body's half on, half off the bed. Okay, that's great. You open up the door,
Okay, that's
and Vancic immediately sees the blood stain on the side of Grjorn, and the obviously disheveled half part of the body laying out of the bed right now. And she goes, what did you and then she's like starting to back out of the house.
No, hold on, please.
no.
I'm trying to.
It's fine.
This is what I'm trying to say. To just come inside and we need to have a conversation because some things have happened, and your friend Grjorn was not well. Please come in, please.
We saved you. We saved you. Remember, we don't want to hurt you. Just we need your information to help us connect with somebody important so we can talk all this out.
She's trying to fight back tears right now, and she just I can't go in there.
We'll sit on the step. Sit on the step outside. That's fine. It's fine.
No, we can't
Completely
talk
cool.
outside, Borok. I need her inside. I don't want anyone overhearing our conversation. Vancic, we have not led you astray from the beginning. I have been straight up with you and honest about the situations that are going on. I am not here to dissuade you or make you feel uncomfortable. I understand this is an awful situation. But right now, time is of the essence. We need to talk to you, but we need to do that in private, so please come inside.
Okay, Grjorn, you're gonna need to roll another persuasion, but with disadvantage this time.
Okay. It's 17.
17. Vancic looks you dead in the eyes and says, I can't help you. I can't. And she just immediately yells out, guards! Guards!
Tasha's hideous laughter.
Okay.
Tasha's hideous laughter. What are you doing?
I cast Tasha's hideous laughter on her. It's a wisdom saving throw of 14.
Okay.
Harry is now involved.
He's implemented.
Can't back out
I'm
now,
not complicit
boy.
anymore.
She rolled a 13. So as she started to yell guards, she starts to actually laugh before even going like
I'm going to then kind of grab her around the waist, pull her inside, while she's laughing, and close the door.
Okay.
This is very fast turning into a double homicide.
No, I'm doing it but I'm also, so I want to make a note that I'm doing it in a way where I'm trying to be as gentle and precarious as possible.
Okay. You bring her in and she's currently cackling like crazy, and you sit her down on one of the tables. One of the chairs by the table. And are you
1 minute?
Oh, it's 1 minute. So by the time you bring her in and sit her down, she stops laughing and immediately realizes that she's inside the house.
Okay. I'm gonna talk to her, but while I'm talking to her, I'm gonna rub the tattoos along the side of my head, kind of gently, as I'm discussing with her, and I'm going to say, "Hey, listen, Vanzik. There's been an incident where we recognize that there was no saving Grjorn, and like you would an animal in pain, we put him down. What we want to do is immediately go to the authorities, and we want you to come with us and guide us as a person who is connected within the city. I want you to help us." And I cast suggestion.
Oh, you bastard. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the save?
I think it's wisdom 15.
Okay. Or
Yes.
it works.
Not even gonna try to persuade, just fucking do it.
So she just like immediately, like the anxious look subsides, and she goes, okay, I'll help you.
Thank you. You know what it is and what's going to happen to these people if we don't take care of it and get in front of it now. So if we can get to the authorities and maybe get to the people that run the city and get involved and get them aware, maybe we can stop this before it becomes an outbreak.
Hey, just tell me what. We can go to the guard. Any one of the guard's houses, we can go, and we can. They'll direct us. They'll direct us in the right way.
I don't want anyone touching the body. And I'll go with you, Van Zik, and we'll find the guards. No one touch the body until we return. Because there's evidence in that body that he has the geodes. And there's evidence with you, Van Zik, that the geodes take control of you. Or attach themselves to your body. Right? Historical evidence, anyway.
Right.
So there we go.
They will find geodes inside of his stomach once they do the autopsy. Hopefully that's gonna
And so we're
clear
just
us,
gonna
or at
let them
least show
touch
us
it?
what.
You don't talk. Big people are dealing with things.
We don't want them to touch it. We want to warn them about it so they know what's going on.
Aye. And we recognize the trouble we're in, so we want to get it and be as transparent as possible and get in front of it. So there we go.
Okay, come with me. Is anyone else going with Vansik and Grjorn, or is it just those two and you guys are staying in here?
I don't want to stay in here.
I think we should all go.
I don't think so.
and
Someone
lock
needs
up
to,
the house.
No, someone
There's
needs to
got-
guard that body.
I'll do it.
No.
Oh God!
And someone needs to guard Waawaatesi.
All right. Waawaatesi and I'll stay with the body, and you two go to the guards.
Makes sense.
Okay. Grjorn, Perry, Vansik, you make your way out to the main gate that you came through into the Nalmus ward, and you see two guards standing there, and Vansik walks up with her hands bandaged and says in Draconic something you don't really understand, and the guards immediately look at each other, both confused, and they have their halberds, and they put them all along their back, and Vansik begins to lead them down the path that you went there. Waawaatesi. Oh, sorry. Borok and Waawaatesi. What's your passive perception?
17.
Like 21 or something.
17. Okay. Waawaatesi, yours is
Hers should be stupid.
Mine's
23.
Yeah.
Okay. Once again, in the silence, the cackling of the fire. Bo, you're kind of just standing there looking over the body, but Waawaatesi, in the corner of your eye, you see a purple-robed figure staring at the end of the pathway. And that's where we're going to end for today.
Come on. This is intense. Like, I'm actually spinning right now. My brain is spinning.
I need to take a fucking lorazepam.
My bad, y'all. My bad.
Wow. What an episode.
I love it though. I love it
shit.
though. That was great.
Honestly, kudos to all of you. That was amazing. Oh my god.
That was intense for sure, for sure. So listen, before we get out of here, we got to give a big shout out to Ty fucking Wilson's shirt.
There it is.
Yes, stand up and
Thank
show
you
everybody.
thank you to Wolfie and Woo for the custom-made shirt that she sent me. That I thought, fuck it, I'm just gonna wear it today.
You gotta wear
it's
that.
A fun shirt.
Yeah, don't forget to check out wolfieandwoo.com. Also, you could go to our Instagram at DD&D Show and get the link there. Big shout out to Alicia Fisher and Rowdy the Rogue who joined us pretty much for the whole show today. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. It was a short one today,
Thanks,
but
guys.
sweet.
Yeah.
And we
Rowdy the Rogue, your comments were making me fucking laugh.
Yeah. They were so good.
And we see
Sorry,
go ahead.
Sorry, it was a little short one today. That's all.
That's good.
We
This
have
was intense.
previous engagements, but we want to make sure we get something in. Also, this is my DD&D shirt, so wearing that.
Oh,
just
yeah.
repping it out. So
Hey,
Another Wolfie
I like
and Woo.
and I got the pint glass.
Another Wolfie and Woo, yeah.
I like Wolfie and Woo.
And thank you to everybody that showed up today. We will be back in 2 weeks for episode 17. We will find out what's going on with the guy in the purple robe and figure out our way to escape going to jail. Thanks a lot, Waawaatesi.
You're welcome.
And Ty, you want to take us out?
All right. Thank you for watching another episode. Dungeons, Dragons, and Dice.
Out of bounds.
Bye.